Om Jananim Sharadam Devim Ramakrishnam Jagadgurum Padapadme Tayo Shritva Pranamami Muhurmuhu. Yem, hearing the Thakur's words, was telling that God has given some full consciousness and some partial. Thakur says, no, it is not true. And then he is telling, no, that's not so. One should pray to God with a longing heart. God certainly listens to the prayers if they are sincere. Sincere prayer means, we saw, when we say sincere prayer, it is call of the heart. It comes from the depths of the heart. How a person deserted by all, living alone somewhere, feels extreme painful within, as if he has got lost. The loneliness that he feels, he is unable to bear. How does he feel? Where from that feeling comes of loneliness? Oh, I've become loneliness feeling. Where does he feel? It is in the heart. It pains. My most dearest one, whom I loved and on whom I am dependent, if it passes away, then where do I get my pain? The depths of my being. From there I called God. That prayer, reveal yourself to me. I don't want anything of this world. It is just enticing and evading me and running forward. Lives after lives have been running behind this world. Enough of this now. You take me in your lap, reveal yourself. Take me beyond to the life eternal of bliss absolute in you. So this prayer, when it comes from the heart, for the release from this world of duality, sukha dukkha, and take me to the beyond where there is only Ananda and Ananda alone. To be with Him, the pure consciousness. So that longing of the heart, then we call it sincere prayer. If it emerges from heart, there is no doubt about it. So realization is not difficult or impossible, just a prayer is sufficient. But that prayer must come. Nothing is impossible in this world, but the call must come from depths within. If you feel like having something from the depths of your heart, you'll see that somehow or the other, you'll be able to achieve that. So like that, a devotee, yes sir, there is this I consciousness in us, therefore we must pray. I consciousness means ego. In everywhere I am applying ego. Because I am applying everywhere, I have to apply here also. If I don't have that ego anywhere, that I eat, I go, I do, I bring, I earn, all this I is not there, then God has to take care, because He is a child. Now God has to hold His hand and make him walk. Yes sir, there is the I consciousness is in us, therefore we must pray. Master to M. A man should reach the Nitya, the Absolute, by following the trail of the Leela, the relative. Leela means not the divine Leela of the Lord as Avatara. Nitya and Leela. In scriptures we use the term Para Avara. Para Avara, the beyond, in which the universe appears and disappears, in which it happens. That unchanging, eternal ocean of bliss, peace, love, absolute, that we call Nitya, unchanging. This universe that appears and disappears, a speck in the absolute, governed by time, space and causation, we call it relative existence, the absolute existence. Nitya, and this is the Leela, manifestation. A man should reach the Nitya, the absolute, by following the trail of Leela, the relative. Trail means what we leave behind as we go. Now, a boat is going in water. You can see it is leaving a trail behind and this is going. Now this trail, you can't see the boat, but you can, if you see the trail, you will understand the boat has gone here. In forest, we used to, especially in the rainy season, we see the pause. Seeing immediately, we understand which direction it has gone and what is that animal. The paw of the tiger is different from wolf, from the wild dogs, from the heron, from bison. The moment we see, we used to identify, oh, this is tigers. Tiger has gone this direction. We can see its foot. I can follow that and slowly go behind and see where is the tiger now. It will be fresh, fine, this one. So these are trails. Follow the trail and you will reach this world. You are in the world. World exists because behind it is the God. So you have a body, you are conscious of the external world. What is this consciousness? Try to search for that. It is like reaching the roof by stairs. Each step I am leaving and going to the next step. After realizing the absolute, he should climb down to the relative and live on that plane in the company of devotees, charging his mind with love of God. This is my final and most mature opinion. Beautiful. Sri Ramakrishna, the Avatara Varishta, who has come down to the world at the modern times, the most tedious part for the humans to tread because of the tremendous ongoing force of the materialistic tendencies in the world. The world, whole world, all humans are possessed by this materialistic glory, which is more and more covering the spiritual glory of human existence. It is making man a matter. Your spirit, he is spirit, but he has become something like matter. It's covered. So at that time, when man has almost lost his spiritual identity and become intensely body, the God has descended to world to remind himself. Every jiva, remind yourself, my child, that you are divine, not this bodily existence. Look within, search for yourself, reach the beyond. That call of the Lord is going on. So here we see Sri Ramakrishna, this is my final and most mature opinion. You have to realize the absolute and come down to the relative, live in this relative existence, and fill yourself with divine love and be in this world with the devotees of God. I will read again. A man should reach the Nitya, that is the Absolute, following the trail of the Leela. We can't see the beyond because we know this physical world. Physical world, do you know everything? No. A small part. Millions and millions, trillions and trillions of galaxies are there. Vast universe. We are in one of the stars around. A small star, the sun. Huge stars are there. Just like the difference between moon and sun. Our sun, which is millions of times of the moon, is but a moon for the other stars far off. The stars, huge stars are there. Huge, we are in the Milky Way, one of the galaxies, like that millions of galaxies are there. Unimaginable dimension. Man's imagination cannot stretch itself to the level of existence of this relative existence. And that's a trail of the beyond. With what perfection, what intelligence. Look at a seed becoming a tree and tree becoming a seed. The whole universe. Look at the functioning of the body-mind complex of every life, how it works. Everything is what intelligence must have created this. We are jumping about with a small computer and a small nuclear power that I can do anything. But look at the cosmic intelligence which has made the man and given him that intelligence also to work with it. And the nature can withdraw it any time. And that, what could it be? Try to understand that intelligence which has created the universe. Beyond that, which is supporting that cosmic intelligence, the cosmic powers, what could it be? What is beyond? What is beyond? What is the support? Anything exists, what is the support below? What is beyond it? On what is it standing? Earth is there, where? What is the Adhara? Moon is there, yes, what is the Adhara? Space is the Adhara, ultimate for all things that exist. What is the Adhara for space also? The nature, Prakriti. What is the Adhara of Prakriti? It goes on extending. The ultimate, we call it ultimate, the pure consciousness, Shuddha Chaitanya. So, like that, from trail we catch up the hold of the Nitya. From Leela we go to the Nitya. It is like reaching the roof by stairs. After realizing the Absolute, one should climb down to the relative and live on that plane in company of devotees. Again come back. It is like I am awake, I saw some dream, nice dream it was, and then I want to go back to the dream. In case I go back to the dream, how will I live? So here I am coming down from the Nitya, having realized the absolute, total independence from the entire nature relative. And I am coming back into this and live with the devotees to enjoy. Now nothing can bind. no pain. There is no body identity. As long as body identity is there, pain and pleasure is there. He is Ananda Swarupa. So identity with the body goes off, but it dwells in the body. My body has gone away. It is nature's body. Somebody's house I am going and staying. I need not take care of it. I am not responsible to take care. So I live in this. I don't earn anything from that, nor spend on it. Like that, here we live in God and be with devotees. You have no other place. Charging his mind with love of God. Charging his mind, just like you charge your cell phone, mobile cell phone. Like that, otherwise it will not work. To stay in this world, what is going to, now you see in the Life Holy Mother, Thakur brings Radhu and says, look after her, otherwise you will not be able to live in this body. I saw the same thing happening in the life of Bhashana Devi. When after demise of Holy Mother, when they are asked to leave the monasteries, she goes to the Dakshineshwar and will be taking up sweeping. They ask, who are you? What is this you are doing? She says, just give me 2 meals. I was here long back, as if. So mothers, she had not seen earlier, but she has gone after Thakur's Mahasamadhi. With mother, she has gone many times to Dakshineshwar, but did not live there as the Holy Mother. But she used to go there and be with mother, bow down and come back when mother was at Udbon and all that. So she says, like this, I have come away. Now I don't have a shelter anywhere. I have come to here, and Sri Ramakrishna's Ishta Devata, his Leela Kshetra, I want to spend my life here. Then she says, yes, you can stay here and do some service. Then she starts sweeping, and one day a baby is there on the bank of the Ganga, and it is weeping. And the child is not very small, newborn, but about a year old. It just learned to stand. That child, then she says, goes and asks these people. She waits for who has left and gone away. They don't get. She goes and reports to the people of the temple. Then finally, when she is picking up the child, she gets a vision of the Holy Mother. And Holy Mother tells her, take up this child and bring it up. So to sustain life in this world, we need something. Otherwise, what is the need? I am ocean of bliss. I am free from all bonds. I have no suffering. I have no karmic load. I don't have the action and reaction also. Total freedom. What for? Whether body is there or not, I dwell here or not, I am there everywhere at all times. In that state, but Sri Ramakrishna wants, after realization also, after realization of Nitya, come back and stay and enjoy yourself the way the Divine Mother plays. And at the same time, see that your living itself is God living on this earth. They will see you and understand what God could be. And to live, how do you live? In the company of God, devotees. Devotees means they are in one way God Himself. God dwells in the devotee's heart. So you live with those devotees, and what will be your sustenance? The love of God. Fill yourself with the love of God. That you are constantly united with the God at all levels. If love of God is not there, you are one with the Absolute at all times, but it is at one level of existence. Your spiritual existence is one with the Absolute. Like Ishvara is always conscious of the Absolute and also the whole world. My existence of the Absolute is very clear to me. But to live in the world, move about in the world of dualities, how can I do that? Fill yourself with love of God. When anything you do with the awareness, full awareness of the presence of God, then every work, every act, every feeling, every thought that passes your mind will be a fun and play. It is no more work. Work dissolves in the presence of God and becomes a fun and play. So does that's why we call the avatars Leela, a divine play. So your life also, if you are constant, unbroken link with God, immersed in God as if, then everything what you do is a fun and play to you, and for others also it's a Leela. Because there is no binding, there is no karma phala. So this is my final and most mature opinion, how he presents, you see. God has different forms, Sri Ramakrishna is continuing. He sports in different ways. He sports as, see, all this repeatedly, if you start thinking, you will get an affiliation, a kind of attachment for the spiritual life. I must live a kind of inner call, inner you awaken to the presence of the divine and need for that. If you don't constantly be in touch with these things, daily you have to read some spiritual, scriptural things, especially things like this. Bhagavad Gita you can go in detail. And Gospel of Sri Ramakrishna, these teach you how to live in the world and attain God. Other things may tell you in detail about God, but there is a life in the world too. And for that, what will you do? So you have to balance between the secular and the spiritual. Here comes the need of the hour. So just I am going second time through that paragraph in which Thakur says, my ultimate opinion. Now, this, each time you read these such things, oh, I have a purpose. I should not forget. I must start my doing sadhana. I must transcend and go. Life is going away. Where is the time now? I cannot run away. I cannot leave. I have to attend. But how to do all this? The enthusiasm, the zeal from within comes to cling to that life. You get interested, you participate, you start getting transformation, inner transformations. God has different forms. He sports in different ways. He sports as Ishvara, Deva, Manava, man, and universe. He has become everything. He is playing as just like in dream. Mind is making a huge play, and we participate and identify with one of the bodies, and it is our dream. The dream world, how it is playing, whatever you see, the mind is playing as the water, as the sky, as the world, as pain and pleasure. Everything what you see in dream, mind has become. Like that, God is playing here as many things, one has become many. And that power which makes one appear as many is called Maya. He sports as Ishvara, as Devatas, as man, human, as the universe. In every age, he descends to earth in human form, as an incarnation, to teach people love and devotion. There is the instance of Chaitanya. There is the instance of Chaitanya. One can taste devotion and love of God only through his incarnation. One can taste devotion and love of God only through incarnations. Incarnation, when they come avatara, main part is not only to establish dharma. Dharma, we don't have translation into English, we must understand dharma is the path of evolution to divinehood. How you live in this world make you divine. That whatever makes you divine is dharma. So, even to live as human, is just, it is not dharma. It is what makes you, if you live in what way as human, will lead you to that dharma. Dharma samstapana is the main part of God's appearance. But he leaves behind a leela by contemplating on which the man reaches the absolute. That's what Sri Ramakrishna is bringing to our light. Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om Tat Sat Shri Ramakrishna Arpanamastu.